Finally, Miranda Devine is here. Miranda, you've been on this story since the very beginning. CBS, of course, dismissed it for 2 years. So what finally changed?
Good morning, Ashley. Yes, well, better late than never, I suppose. Look, what's happened is that these media outlets that ignored or traduced our reporting back in October 2020 are now coming to the party because they can no longer avoid reality, and because now that the Republicans have control of the House and they've promised to do these investigations into the laptop and particularly into Joe Biden's connection to his family's influence peddling operation, they can no longer ignore a story that could end up being the biggest story of Joe Biden's presidency. They have to sort of ease their viewers and their listeners into the truth. And of course, they just airbrush away their own culpability in censoring the story, in ignoring the story, and in just preventing the American voters from being able to do the proper due diligence on one of the candidates for president in 2020.
Does it make a difference that now such a left-leaning network has also kind of said, yep, this is real? Does that put the squeeze on the Bidens now? Does it really ramp up the talk about this?
I don't think so at all. In fact, if you notice, in every single one of these catch-up stories 2 years later, whether it's CBS or NBC or the New York Times or the Washington Post, they all have put in a little caveat paragraph, boilerplate, identical, which says there is no evidence that Joe Biden had anything to do with this. There's ample evidence. That's what we've been talking about for the last 2 years. That's all that the Republicans are interested in their upcoming hearings.
Wanted to get to this one if we can, Miranda. FBI Director Christopher Wray finally admitting what we all suspected, I think. Back in August, he cut short his appearance at a Senate oversight hearing to go on vacation, and he used the official FBI jet, right? He
did, and we reported that in the New York Post straight after he cut that hearing short, missing out on half the questions that the Republicans intended to ask him, and telling Chuck Grassley that, yes, he had other business to attend to when really he was going to his family vacation home in the Adirondacks. And it wasn't the first time he did it. I mean, I look back at the FBI jet's flight paths, and he'd been to the Adirondacks before, always on weekends. And since then, since our story broke, he hasn't gone to the Adirondacks, but he goes very often on long weekends to his family home in Buckhead, Atlanta.
You know what's interesting, Miranda, quickly, these officials, and you think someone like Christopher Wray should know that somewhere, someone has that information, and eventually it's going to come out, but he bold-faced lies.
Well, he's just shameless. You know, he was caught out on this little cutting the hearing short and going off on vacation. And he just said, well, yes, I'd already organised that. And anyway, I pay my own way. Well, he was a little bit funny about offering receipts. He didn't quite say that he would do that. So I'm interested in not just the receipts for his reimbursement for those personal flights, but the dates of them. Were they contemporaneous? Or did he pay the money back after the New York Post reported on them?
Right. Well, it speaks to character as well. All right, Miranda, great stuff as always. Thank you so much. Good to see you.